But you have got the power if you don't know So, once again, Regina Brown. Oh, fantastic, fantastic. Thank you, beautiful, for coming in.
Thank you so much for having me.
And you drove all the way down from Phoenix. See, we got to go do a show in Phoenix. Everybody wants to be on our show, and we truly appreciate you coming down here. Thank you.
Very thankful to be here.
So just let everybody know who don't know who you are.
Well, as you heard of Ambassador Regina Brown, I do many things throughout the community. Most recently, since we have a short period of time, I am a facilitator and a trainer for Celebrate Recovery, which is a recovery program. It is a faith-based recovery program that is a dynamic program. I just came back from California where over 3,000 people were gathered together telling the testimonies how they've been saved from suicide, from drug addiction, from alcohol abuse, from childhood abuse, from sexual addiction, from shopping addictions, and so on. I mean, from codependency, and just getting their lives on track to live the life that they were to live, that they were born to live. So I love doing that. Tonight I'm going to talk a little bit about the special program to my heart because with my nephew who passed away, well, he was killed 20 years ago. It's taken a long time because of the family things and all, but I'm doing something to honor him. And then I'm also a life coach. So everything that I do, I just love to help people.
So we're not the only one to have 80 jobs, right?
Yes, and I want to mention Regina is giving away a free life coaching session tonight, so some lucky person is going to win that.
That's right, that's right.
And everybody needs coaching. You know, you have great basketball teams, football teams, and I, in my younger days, was on a volleyball team. And the one thing I realized is I had the talent. I didn't know how to play well with others until I had a coach. And that the coach is the one that helped us pull a team together and win the games. So life coaching is very popular now, but it's really something that we've always needed. And it's just transition names. Some people call it mentoring and so on. But I'm very excited to be a life coach because there's a lot of people who have great talent, but they just need a little bit of help on how to play the game, how to be a good team member and be successful.
Congratulations to you. And we definitely want to hear about this project that you're so passionate about.
This project is a 20-year project. It's a book, it's in comic book form, called Gang Related. And briefly, it was because my nephew was killed 20 years ago, and it wasn't until the funeral that I realized and found out that he was actually a part of a gang. And some people think of gang members, they think, oh, the family knows and they don't care or this or that. And I was really oblivious, and so were some of the other members of my family, had no idea. I found out through conversation and talking that he was recruited to a gang between the ages of 10 and 11 years old. I also found out that he looked at them as being family, and that really shocked my heart because I'm like, we were family. We were there loving, caring for him and stuff. When my sister couldn't, my mom took over, that was his grandmother. But anyway, it was on my heart to do something to turn a tragedy into a triumphant thing. And so finally, 20 years later, through a lot of pain and a lot of issues, but I also did some interviews because I didn't know much about gang activity. So I interviewed police, I interviewed the gang units, I interviewed gang members, ex-gang members, I interviewed people in the jails, because I'm a chaplain at the jail, and put together a story, one character but a full story, that just kind of gives a little bit of history about what can happen with a life when it's turned in the wrong direction, where they feel they need outside, you know, family. And then it has 3 pages in the back that gives what parents should know. And basically I call it my conversation starter. It's something that if you have it with your kids and there's tough topics to talk about, that it can start a conversation. And prayerfully, for me, I believe in prayer, but prayerfully, it will help save the life of someone where nobody else is going to a funeral and they're saying, well, I had no idea. I didn't know that this was going on and it could have been stopped with a conversation.
Well, I know prayer works because I'm one of them living suspects that could be in that book, so I truly thank you. But like you said, it's a problem because a lot of parents don't know the signs to see in knowing that their kids are involved in something like that. So, you know, you took it to cartoon form, and it really is a nice read, and you know me, I like pictures, so.
The illustrators did an awesome job. It took me several years to find them, and that worked out. And the element, many of the people that I spoke with, I would say 99% of them stated that their faith in a higher power, their faith in God, is what really got them through. So I am uncompromisingly a believer, but not to push on anybody else, but I also noticed that the ones I interviewed and talked to, they themselves said that if it wasn't for a higher power or their God, that they wouldn't have been able to make it and make the transition from what they were in to something different. And it's not just being a gang member. I could have called it drug related, I could have called it alcohol related, I could have called it codependent related, but it's just taking the hurts and the habits, the hang-ups of our life, and making it something different, making it better.
And you'll be doing some work in Phoenix, who we hope to be partnering up with you as well there, with the churches there, and talking to the youth there as well. And she does do, meetings here in Tucson, so if you guys have some youth that you want, or groups, to have her speak, right?
I talk to groups. I love doing parents and youth together, but I've done both. I do community groups. They're not all churches, but I go to churches, I go to nonprofit organizations. I've done the 4-hour community groups here, leaders, people, anybody that deals with teens, and it has been phenomenal what I really, from the youth that have come back and said, matter of fact, one gentleman heard me twice, and before I could even get in and stand before them, he said, "Get her book, you need that book." So my goal has been to do 20 speaking engagements throughout the city by December, and I bring the books and just ask for donations for the books, and then all of the money that's raised is going for the scholarships, youth educational scholarships. So my goal is to do 8 $500 scholarships by December, and I've already raised enough for 2 scholarships, and I've done 12 meetings, so I have room for at least 8 more.
More. So if anybody wants to help out, how do they get in contact with you?
They can go to GoFundMe.com/gang-related. They can also look up Ambassador Regina Brown on Facebook, and I'm there. They can message me or email me at ambassadorbrown@juno.com.
Well, you are truly a blessing, and you had one heck of a story. We definitely got to record all of that, because you are an inspiration. So we truly thank you for coming all the way down here to be on the Duke and Cat Show.
Thank you again so much, and I have a special autographed copy by the illustrators and myself for Duke and Cat.
Well, thank you so much. Everybody give it up for Miss Ambassador Regina Brown. Thank you so much. You want to stand up anymore? You can do all that. We pretty much done with y'all. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so we're going to stand up for these last 2, because I don't want to keep moving stuff all over the place. But like I said, we are all about promoting local businesses, especially small businesses in Tucson. And we ran upon this guy through our connection with the blind baseball team here, who finished 9th in the nation. We want to congratulate them and their World Series in Minnesota. So we are truly, slide that over there, Mr. Cool Cat. There you go. All right, so we are truly excited to have everybody here that was part of their training, and that's mobility fitness. And I met Willie Caldwell. He is a former Texas man like me, but I'm a Red Raider, and he's a Baylor Bear. We'll discuss that later. But he has patented and designed his own system to get people moving. I mean, seriously, moving out of a wheelchair that never thought they'd be able to walk, to actually moving around and not depending on us so much. So, and this is the manager who he has placed in charge of this dynasty here, and these people do, I'm telling you, such a fantastic job. So I'm going to turn it over to Kristen Donovan. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Kristen. And Kristen will definitely introduce everybody here that's with you. So just tell everybody that doesn't know about Mobility Fitness Institute what you guys do here. Thank you so much.
We're a fitness center that's specifically designed for people with physical disabilities. We're all personal trainers. This is David, this is Jeremy. So we do anything from strength and conditioning to rehab to sports performance for anybody with any type of physical disability. We work with spinal cord injury, stroke, traumatic brain injury. We have some people with Parkinson's. We have some people with muscular dystrophy. It really goes all over the board. We really pride ourselves on being able to work with anybody who wants to work with us, basically. So, I mean, the company started about 9 years ago, where you heard about Willie Caldwell. He's a former world-class track and field athlete. Well, after he retired from track and field, he started a career in personal training. He got his first client that had a spinal cord injury, and he quickly discovered that there really isn't a whole lot of really good quality equipment out there to work with somebody with a physical disability in a gym, especially somebody in a wheelchair. So he went and patented and designed his own equipment to design his own workouts for these people. Started off in a small little studio with one machine and just him, and then it kept growing from there. And now we're in this nice big facility with tons of clients, new people coming all the time. It's great.
Well, I got to see some of the footage that Duke shot the other day, and it's really amazing. So thank you for what you do.
We're happy to do it. Happy to do it. It's fun.
So if anybody, and he's not just targeting this to businesses or people that have had accidents during, your business, but personal as well. And I'm serious. If you want to see the results, just go to his Facebook page. His YouTube page. He has short videos of people who are actually getting up and moving around and walking. I met a woman that had Parkinson's, and she's in there. She showed me that, she came in with a wheelchair, and now she's walking on sticks that he made for her. I'm telling you, these guys are truly amazing. So when I go in there, I can't complain about life because they really get you up and they get you going. It's a fun atmosphere, and people have been going there for years. That means they like going there. So if anybody really wants to, see what you're doing, support what you're doing, even maybe be a client, how do they find you guys?
Come to mobilityfitnessinstitute.com. You can even stop by. We do offer a free trial session. So for anybody that you know who might have a physical disability, if they're looking for a place to go, just have them give us a call. Stop by. We're located on Dragoon, which is near Grant and I-10 area. We'll set them up with a free appointment. We'll take them through a basic workout and go from there.
I'm telling you, it is truly amazing, and it's one of a kind in the whole world right here in Tucson. So we need to support things that are happening in Tucson, because you know what happens if we don't? Just like all the baseball teams, they leave us. Okay, so these guys do a fantastic job. Give it up again for Mobility Fitness Institute. And thank you guys. Willie, we want you on the next show. We sure appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for coming by. You are awesome. You are awesome.
And thank you for
We are truly proud. Like I said, we work with the Rocket Pinup, so you guys can come on up here, ladies.
to the stage, please.
And show off these beautiful outfits that they wear. Hey, look, hey guys, fellas, they're tough because we couldn't wear these things. You understand what I'm saying? These ladies are truly tough. So, you'll never see me in the corset. So, they're gonna tell you guys what they do and how you guys can get in touch with them. So, I'm gonna put the mic into their hands.
And here we are.
Hey there, everybody. How's everybody's night going tonight? Good to have everybody. Thank you for supporting the Duke and Cat show. And this is my fellow pinups, the Rockin' Pinups. We're in support of our nonprofit organization, which is a 501c3 charity nonprofit organization. And our mission is to identify and respond to the different opportunities to support our charity, groups and veterans and small businesses through charity events and fundraisers that we can do. Anything that we can do to help the community is our mission. So if you know anybody who needs a helping hand, we will definitely be there for them. So this is, I'm Charlotte, and
from Dallas. You can find us on Facebook and Twitter, Tumblr. Sorry, I'm not hip on the new social media.
still got a website coming up, right?
I do, yeah, we have a website coming up, and you can like us, request our friendship on Facebook. My name is Dallas Day.
I'm Charlotte Ollie.
I'm Valerie Levine.
And hi, I'm Justice Lee. And just to let you guys know, our page, you can message us. If you have any events that you would like us to come attend and help raise money for different charities, you're more than welcome to reach out to us on Facebook. Each girl, there's a lot of girls that do other stuff as well. Like Karina right here, she does modeling as well. Dallas Day has a tea shop that also does a lot of charity work too. And I do modeling and acting and singing as well. So anything that you think you have an idea on that you want to raise money for, if it's for youth on their own or children, or you have a concert coming up and you need any help selling raffle tickets, things like that, like you guys do a lot of stuff too. We can always come help you out as well, because we do military pinup as well, and a few of us are military. So we'll be happy to help you out if you want us to. Just message us on Facebook. Thank you.
Yeah, you give it up for the pinups, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, ladies. They are very special in our lives, and I guarantee you, when you work with them, you'll see why. They are truly, truly amazing, and like she said, a lot of them are vets, so we truly support veterans in Tucson and the activities that they do.
So, ladies and gentlemen, listen, if you go to the farmer's market and you haven't seen all the great fruits and vegetables and scenery around town, then you need to go to Mike's page on Facebook, because he takes the best pictures of food I've ever seen. And Kat and I call it food porn, but you know, he really gets up and close with the personal stuff on the pictures. And that's right, that's right. Are you leaving us for good, honey? Oh, okay, no. There we go. I was going to have to sit next to Mike, you know. Oh, okay, just want to make sure. Yes, okay. Oh, yeah, well, we're truly, like I said, most of the people that we're meeting now is because of Mike. He's a great networker here in Tucson, so we are truly proud of exposing that he knows us. And he has already now a follower here, and he'll probably have a couple more groupies by the end of the night. And thank you, Terry, for showing up as well, for support. And we will definitely have her on the show, because Kat and she have something in common that we'll be promoting here in Tucson. But ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. Mike Moriarty. From Mr. Mike Moriarty Photography, is that correct?
It's Michael Moriarty Photography and Social Media.
Dang, see, you got me again. I'm gonna get it right. Well, tell everybody about yourself, Mike.
So I started my business about 3 years ago at the farmer's market, actually, at St. Philip's Plaza. And what I did was I went around and I was taking pictures of different vendors, fruits and vegetables, and posting them on Facebook for them. Well, people saw what I was doing, and it just caught on fire, and restaurants started hiring me for menu shoots, and then I was asked if I could do websites, and it's just gone on and on from there.
Well, your photographs are beautiful, and yes, yes, there you go. I want to. Can you hold this?
Yes, I will do this. I will be the my barber girl.
Well, I want to hold up one of these beautiful photographs that Michael is giving away to two special lucky people tonight here in the audience. The beautiful art photograph, and signed and autographed. Of some of our desert flora here. So thank you, Michael.
Thank you.
I truly enjoy your photographs, and I see them on Facebook. And
So not only Facebook, but a lot of local magazines are starting to recognize my work. I'm actually a featured artist in Tucson Happenings this month, the August issue.
There we go. Definitely show that up closer, but yes.
I also have photos in Green Living magazine this month, and I'm in Oro Valley Voice newspaper. And then next month I'll be in Edible Baja in Green Living again.
You had time to come to our show?
Congratulations.
And hook you up with people.
Absolutely. Well, Michael, how did you get started in photography?
So Actually, I picked up a camera when I was about 9 years old, and I haven't put it down since. I met a famous photographer when I was about 10, which gave me a few tips, and I was just inspired after that to continue with what I was doing. And it just, you can see it's just growing and growing all the time. And using Facebook as networking is really helping because people are seeing everything that I'm doing, and it's just getting the word out there more.
It's such a powerful tool, social media.
Yes, it is.
And you are on it every day, so.
Well, yes, I have about 10 local Tucson clients that I monthly take care of their Facebook page for them. I post photos or their events or what have you. Like I said, I'm Food and Root staff photographer, so I take care of their Facebook page. I also take care of ALFONSO olive oil, ALFONSO gourmet olive oil.
Which is some fantastic
BALSAMICS.
I tell you.
And I shoot food for Renee's Organic Oven. And I'm starting a Kickstarter project. Well, actually, I have started it. It's called Southwest Farm to Table Recipes. And what it's going to be is a recipe book of farm food that's raised at the farm and the food that's prepared at the restaurant. And I'm going to make a recipe book out of it.
Uh-oh.
With my photography.
Wow, I have to get a copy of that. Just a food and recipe fanatic, that's all.
You truly are dangerous. So if anybody needs your help, getting the word out, because you really have helped us, promote our show, and we are truly thankful. We really want to partner up with you for a long time and promote what you're doing in Tucson as well. But if somebody else wants your services, how do they get in contact with you?
So you can go to my website, which is michaelmoriartyphotography.com, or you can go to my other website, which is msqre2.com, both dealing with social media and photography.
Awesome, awesome. Well, he is fantastic. I'm telling you, if you even look at one of his pictures, you're going to want to have to like all the pages that he works for, because he gets really close, and they are really, they're professional photos. They really are. That's the kind you see on these commercials. You go, why does my burger look like this? Because they hire people like this to stage it and make it look good. So.
And I don't use WD-40 like most. I like to be able to eat it after I finish.
Exactly. We love that kind of work too. That's right. So thank you so much for coming on our show. We truly appreciate it. And thank you for everybody that you brought to our show. Alfonso is a great guy, and we really want to work with him. So anybody that's out there, really, we're all about helping each other, getting the word out about what we're doing here in Tucson, and this man can make you look really good. So everybody give it up for Mr. Michael Moriarty. Thank you, my friend. You're a blessing. So most of our guests lately, we've been meeting through one of our guests tonight, Mr. Michael Moriarty, and we appreciate that because he has introduced us to the St. Philip's Farmers Market. And I don't know if you guys know about it, but it is up and coming and strong. And one of the participants here and a vendor that's there is Mr. Tom Alfonso. And we have had the pleasure of going to both of his shops, and we don't want to leave either one of them. He showed us, great alternatives to other things we thought about mixing with food and drinks and stuff. So we are truly proud that he is a supporter of the Duke and Cat Show and a vendor here in Tucson, and we support local. So please give a warm welcome to Mr. Tom Alfonso from Alfonso
Gourmet olive oil and balsamics.
And balsamics, that's right. Give it up for him, please. So, thank you so much, and tell Nancy we really wish she was on as well. Yes, hi Nancy, we would definitely thank you. But, yeah, is that on? There we go.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. So tell everybody, our audience.
All about our stores. We have two locations. One is in St. Philip's Plaza at Campbell and River. Our other location is at Oracle and McGee in the southeast corner. What we specialize in is fresh, extra virgin, first cold press olive oil. So our olive oils carry the ultra premium standard, which is the highest standard of olive oils in the world. And we're pretty proud of that. There's 5 different standards out there, and ours is the highest. So we don't sell anything that doesn't meet our standards. We rotate between northern and southern hemisphere every 6 months, so that we also have fresh supply of olive oil. So our olive oils are always fresh. And then we also carry flavor fused and infused olive oils. And the difference between the two is on the fused olive oils, the fruits or the herbs are crushed with the olives at the same time. And the base oil for the infused oils is also rotates with the season. So it's olive oil, you want to consume olive oil that's fresh, and that is the healthiest flavor.
I wouldn't even know about olive oil if it wasn't for Kat. You know, I'm one of the fat eaters and Crisco and all of that. But now we cook, and she's introduced me to balsamic oils, and you have some of the tastiest balsamics in the world.
All of our balsamics are from Modena, Italy. They're all aged anywhere from 12 to 18 years. So they're authentic. We do not add any sugars or thickeners. They're all natural, and so we're again pretty proud of that quality of our balsamics also. And in our stores, we also have gift packs. We have little sampler bottles. You can get a little 6-pack of sampler bottles. And the whole experience when you come in is you get to taste everything. That's it. So you get to taste everything.
That's the best part.
So you know exactly what you're buying. And people really enjoy that. So it's a whole fun experience. It's a great tasting experience.
Well, the other day when we were out at the farmer's market, and one of the other vendors there had actually used some of your products to make some punch, and it was delicious. Made with some of the balsamics as flavoring. So there's so many creative things that you can do.
There is. I mean, people think it's just for salads. Well, it's not. I mean, the olive oils you can saute with, the balsamics you can cook with, you can marinate with them, you know, mix them together. We have pairing sheets that tell you which olive oil and which balsamic go together to complement each other for a marinade. The new thing with the balsamics is in drinks. Now, the guy next to us, he makes a prickly pear lemonade and puts 3 different balsamics in it. And that's becoming very popular in bars. It's called shrubs. So a lot of bartenders are starting to use balsamic vinegar in alcoholic drinks. It's like taking off nationwide.
And the same thing you said with martinis.
Exactly.
You know, it's a sweetener as well as a bitter. You know, it's healthy for you, but it takes out that dry vermouth taste to it, and people are taking that out. So, you know, you have a lot of different combinations that people didn't even think about.
Exactly, yeah. We carry about 7 or 8 different single varietal olive oils, and like I say, right now we're switching over to southern hemisphere, so they were all just crushed in May. And Australia, Chile, we'll have some coming from Peru and Argentina. And then on our fused and infused, we have about 25 different flavors. And on our balsamics, right now we've got about 35 different balsamic vinegars.
I'm telling you, I'm walking in there and I'm filming stuff and I'm going, man, we got to sample this, and Kat's going, oh, you got to try this one, it's chocolate balsamic. Oh, you got to try this one, it's this. So everybody comes in, you're going to have a great time. He has 2 locations. Other than Facebook, you do have a website and stuff?
We do. It's alfonsooliveoil.com, and you can order online. We do shipping. We ship constantly across the country, and like I say, we have the 2 locations. One at St. Philip's Plaza at Campbell and River, and then Oracle and McGee in southeast corner.
And you also have a cheese place in there.
We do. We've paired up with Blue, a cheese and wine stop, last November, and they've been in our store selling cheese.
You won't leave, people. I'm serious. You walk in there with all the balsamic and the cheese, he's going to have to kick you out after a while.
Well, no, we let you taste. I mean, some people come in and spend hours.
There you go. It's a great place. It is a great place. And you're not from Tucson, but you're here now.
I've been here 35 years. I'm originally from upstate New York.
Excellent. Well, we appreciate you coming down here and sharing all that good stuff with us first before you went back to New York. See?
Exactly.
So thank you, Nancy. You know, we're sorry that you couldn't make it today, but we'd love to have you guys back on our show. And we're all about helping small businesses get the word out. So thank you so much for coming on our show.
Thank you.
You are true. So give it up again for Mr. Tom Alfonso. We'll leave the information here for you guys to get in touch with him. He is truly an icon here in Tucson.
Thank you. Thank you.
You bet. You bet. Thank you.